Yes, now people, it's your boy Key Loco, and we're back with another episode of the Grow Room. So, as you may remember yesterday, I was talking about what sort of content should you be making for your audience, or who should you be aiming it at, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Rather than trying to address people that are coming for you, make stuff for the people that aren't coming for you, that want to see inspiring things from you. So I thought to myself, all right, Keela, you want to talk all this talk? What are you doing? What are you bringing to the table that's inspiring for people? Because I even wrote in my notes yesterday something along the lines of, yesterday's video was about making content directed at people you don't like. So make content with people who look to you for inspiration instead. So what story can you tell to inspire people? So I was like, okay, I need to think of a story that might inspire people. So if you've been following my journey, you've probably seen this before, because I'm just thinking off the top of my head now, because I actually forgot I needed to do this. I haven't got anything prepared. So you've probably heard this story before if you're following my story, because we mentioned it in the Digging for the Truth interview, which is also on the YouTube page. And basically, when I first came back to, I don't even want to say when I first came back to the game, it was like the year I started taking everything seriously and really starting to do this thing properly was last year. So last year, around about August, September time, I went to the Bouncer Hub seminar, the very first one. And I just went, me and my missus, we just went like to scope it out, see what was going on, things like that. Met a couple of the people that I'd been in the hub with already and chatted to, said hello, rah, 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 all that stuff. And then I just sat there and I just listened. And I just soaked up all the game and all the things that was being said. Now, there was a moment in time where there was a label exec. He was speaking and I asked him a question. I said to him, I was like, how do I find A&Rs? I was like, how do I get in touch with A&Rs? He went, don't look for them. We'll find you. Basically, he was like, when you're ready, we will find you, because we'll know who you are, kind of thing. So I was like, all right, fair enough. That's fair enough. Then he spoke to another guy, and I can't remember what the question was that the guy asked, but he asked this gentleman. He was like, so how many streams have you got at the minute? And the guy I think he said something like 50 million or something like that. And my guy was like, okay, everyone was like, ooh, like the whole crowd was like, ooh. And my man says to him, all right, is that on one song? He said, no, that's like overall. He was like, okay. So what song has got the most streams on it? He said it's got about 8 million streams on it. And dry as fuck, he just turned to him and went, what's the label going to do with that, bro? If you think about it, million streams is like, what, 3-4 grand? You've got 8. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the math saying, bro? Are we really gonna make any bread off this? So, my man got a bit butthurt. Do you know what I mean? I felt it. Do you know what I mean? The whole room felt it. Me, on the other hand, I'm sat there thinking, yeah? So I need to be hitting this mark. So you want about 50 mil. This, what he's hitting is not enough. So if I get there and I'm gassed with my little self, it ain't gonna mean shit to you lot. So I was like, okay, right. So these men do not want to know unless I'm hitting this mark. Alright, cool. Because now the ball's in my court. Because now if I want to play a ball with you, like, now I know how we roll. But in the same breath, it's like, if I'm hitting this unimaginable target that I've never hit before, if I make it there, why the fuck am I going to come and see you, man? I'm going to stay there myself and just keep everything. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So I went away from that extremely inspired, and I was like, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing now. And then with Bouncer and Kings and Kelvin and who else? I think that's who's mainly done our marketing. There might be other people, but the marketing and the branding and the meta ads and things like that, it's like, okay, so now I'm not looking at myself as just little Kilo Core from Hull, who's just some raggy white guy with a bald head who raps. Nah. Now I'm looking at myself like Kilo Core, the franchise, Kilo Core, the business, There we go. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I start looking at myself like I'm a brand now.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I start looking at myself like a company. Like, see this here? This here is my new branding. This is what I take to shows. This is what I take to, like, link-ups. Just anything industry related. I take these and I hand them out. If you've seen me, you probably got one, do you know what I mean? If you've got one, hold on to it, because there's going to be, for those that keep hold of this, there's going to be a surprise in a few years. So
do you know
keep
what I
hold
mean?
of it. I want to see who has it the longest. But yeah, but these are a little good shout, because when you're a performer, sometimes you could be performing on a showcase. There might be like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 other artists on before you, after you, or whatever, at the same time, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
So they're going to have their people, you're going to have your people, there's going to be other people from other people, and everyone's mingling. The bass is booming. No one can hear you. Oh yeah, my name's Kilo. Oh yeah, fucking do this on Instagram. It's long, bro. It's long. Like, no, spell it like this. Like, nah, just yeah. My name's Kilo. This is my card. Scan the back. It takes you through to everything that I do. Because then they get a chance to look and see if they like you or not. If they're interested, they're going to hit you up. And if they're not, c'est la vie, do you know what I mean? So it's like, that's another little tip there. I highly recommend getting these. What are we up to now? 6 minutes. So it's nearly 7 minutes long. So I kind of whip through that quickly. But that's what I want. I don't want to just do long, drawn out, winded content videos and force you to sit through it if there's no game at the end of it.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I hope none of that went over your head. I hope it sank in quickly, because I'm trying to wrap this up. I don't want to be making them into 10 minutes. I'll try and keep it at 5 if I can. So yeah, so remember, make content for the people that want to see it. Like you, who you just watched this now. You didn't want to see me, I don't know, I'm not going to say too much, but you didn't want to see me chatting on another man. You didn't want to see me arguing. You didn't want to see me in the drama. You wanted to get some game.
Do you know what I mean?
You wanted to get some information. You've now got it. So now you can go off, get your own business cards made up, and you also know what the labels are looking for. So I'm going to wrap it up there, because we're for 8 minutes now. But thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Everyone that keeps watching so far, I appreciate you. Let's keep this thing going. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm trying to stop swearing as much, because I keep getting told off for swearing.
Do you know what I mean?
This has been The Grow Room. My name's Key Loco. Peace.